One of these I said Barry Allen will say brunch because it's such a meme.
Brunch.
What is brunch? What is sexual misconduct? What is child trafficking?
Super Media Runners!
Welcome to Box Office Bingo. Here's our predictions for The Flash movie coming out this week.
Welcome to Box Office Bingo! Our predictions on a bingo card. Let's see where we going.
So, Johnny, you want to get us started?
B1, Reverse Flash Twist.
So, the Flashpoint Paradox. Reverse Flash was involved with some of the machinations of what's happening with Barry Allen after traveling back in time. So, and I remember watching I don't know if you've seen it. You got to watch it. I think it's on Max. It's the Flashpoint Paradox, the animated movie. It's really good. It kind of gives you like a side by side of what happened in the comic books of how it happened. So yeah, So in the trailer, you see that there's two Barry Allens. There's the Barry Allen that came from the Zack Snyder universe, came in and basically created a new universe or new timeline. And then we have this Barry who never got his superpowers. And I have a suspicion that this is going to be their version of a Reverse Flash because he's wearing a different costume. And I noticed that even in the beginning, he's wearing like regular civilian clothes that are all yellow. So I'm like, oh, that's like Reverse Flash reference. That's cool. So I hope if that's the case, I wonder how they're going to explain how this guy decided, hey, this was my plan all along. I'm evil and I'm Reverse Flash. I'm also Barry Allen. So maybe it's a fight within himself. I think that's kind of how they're going to write it because they just think Reverse Flash is too much of because it's, what's his name? Theobald, whatever his name from the future. That's too much character history. I think that this is going to be their Reverse Flash version of a Reverse Flash.
Yeah,
and that's going to be the twist.
Everything.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Might as well go crazy. Yeah. B2?
Keaton Batman will die. I agree.
Why not? I mean, he could do a heroic sacrifice.
I mean, what? He's going to be in a sequel? No. Like
and I don't think he wants to do any more Batman movies.
Yeah, sure he was just fine with it.
Yeah. B3, glimpses of new DCEU recasts. I don't know to what level they could do that with, but they're already pouring so much money in it, so we might as well see some of the people that are going to be.
Show them,
maybe one. I want to see one.
I think they're just going to reference.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Wow, everybody looks different.
Before Barry Allen will have 5 crying scenes. Barry Allen famous for crying.
No, I just think so Ezra Miller, of course, controversial actor. As someone who has seen this before, a lot of controversial actors who are going into another movie, they just want to act their asses off, basically debate. And I already told you about what happened. I think it was like one of the costume set directors or the dezigner or somebody. I think it was the director himself. So basically said, and I'll put the source up so nobody thinks I'm lying. They said, so Ezra Miller's performance was so good that everybody's going to forget about all the crimes and all the alleged craziness he did.
Maybe.
And that's how good his performance is. So what is the best way to show a good performance? Just crying, like just
crying the whole movie.
Yeah, just like a complete sympathy, just like if you can act your ass off, you want to do crying scenes. So I can already see this already seems like the most emotional like Flash movie that we're gonna get because it's the only one we're ever gonna get currently. So we might as well get some scenes where he's crying, and I already saw like he is crying a lot on these trailers, like because he's lost his parents and now he has his parents and now things are going wrong. So yeah, I just think that's going to be the situation for this. So, B5, Barry Allen will say brunch. Huge meme, huge joke. I mean, at this point, the DCEU and the state of it, we might as well just say all the stupid stuff right now, make fun of themselves. I think they're really good at making fun of themselves. I think that's what I like about DC is that they have a sense of humor about how stupid some of their shit is. So, I mean, I hope that they recontextualize that.
I won Flash ring suit scene. What is that in reference of?
So Flash uses a ring.
That
shoots out his costume. So they did the way they explain this, and I think it's going to be because I already see that he has the ring. So I want to see how it actually happens. Like
it's probably just going to happen like.
I want it to be like slow motion, like because it like shoots out whenever he does do it. So when he does it, it's just. And I want to see him like. How does he get in it? Like I'm thinking like
it's going to be something
sleeves
stupid.
first, arms
it's gonna be
first.
Stupid like it's going to be like Green Lantern. It's going to be like magical. He's
So,
just gonna go like this. And
well, he already has the ring in the
there you
trailer.
go.
I want him to shoot out the ring. He's gonna do it. He's gonna.
Okay. We'll see.
I too, Superwoman will save a little girl. As you know, that is this new universe Superman that he enters in with this timeline is a Superwoman who is, I think, Kal-El's cousin. So she's what way to show
She's gonna save a little girl.
what way to show feminism than save a little girl? Just like Wonder
Or just
Woman
save
did it.
someone.
Just save. Well,
She's gonna save a lot of people.
well, she's gonna save. Like I can already see like the scene. Like, all right, there's a battle happening. Zod, and then
Yeah,
there's
she's
a little
gonna
girl
save
stuck
everyone.
on a tree, stuck on a building, and
Tree.
then she goes, and then like the girl's like, inspired, and then
Inspired.
you know that this is the shit that people do.
Yeah,
Like
but
this
they're
is
not
what
gonna do
writers do. Like
Not
this
DC, not
this is
DC. Not DC.
not DC. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. DC had competent writers and a script. So whatever. But yeah, that's my prediction on that. I3 references to Flash villains.
Who are even the Flash villains? I feel like
Captain Cold, Mirror
I thought that was a
Master.
Batman villain.
No, Mirror Master. Captain Boomerang. He has a rogues gallery. They literally call themselves the Rogues.
The
So
Rogues.
yeah, so
Dude, that'd be sick.
I know, just like because it looks like there's going to be a scene with him and Ben Affleck working together, like Ben Affleck Batman like stopping something. So I'm like, oh, what great way to show like at least some kind of villains in the beginning, so and then never use them
Solomon
again.
Grundy.
So yeah, why not? So I think that would be really, really a good prediction, like reference to that, because I mean, Flash has so many villains, and they're already going to waste it because they're just doing Flashpoint. So we'll see how that goes. I4, more than one Quicksilver scene.
Just the whole movie.
Isn't it so funny that like
The whole movie's gonna be a Quicksilver.
like the reason why we have these scenes? It's not from Flash. The one that everybody knows that is super quick. It's Quicksilver is the one that invented this whole Quicksilver like scene where everything's in slow motion,
That's
touches
great.
things.
That's
So.
great.
Yeah, and now it's just getting milked. Every fast character needs to have a Quicksilver scene.
They have to.
It's crazy.
I mean, what else are they gonna have? Fighting scene.
Well, he can. Flash can do so much though. That's the thing. He
Yeah,
can
you're
create like vibrations, like stuff, and he can change his
Yeah,
voice,
it's
stuff
crazy.
like that. So, but yeah, we're probably gonna get a good amount of those, like just to see the extent of his speed. Maybe they're gonna gimp it again because it's like again, Flash can do so much with his speed, and when you have that kind of speed, it does kind of break the story. But we'll see how they handle that. So, I5.
Disappointing CGI battle in the desert will not make it to the city. It's like a daytime. It's like daytime.
Yeah,
too.
it's crazy. Usually I'm like,
Very daring.
nighttime CGI garbage. No, this is daytime
They're
CGI
like,
garbage.
"Fuck it, CGI daytime fight in the desert.
It kind of looks like a desert canyon you'd see in like a Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
anime episode.
Like a
So
scene.
it's like no, because there's nothing, there's no mountains. It's just like this canyon, this
Yeah.
desert, and then they're just all fighting in this war. It's like slight little battle here, slight little battle there. So it's like I don't think it's gonna make it to the city. Maybe they're trying to get to the city again, or maybe it's like we're gonna fight over here
Yeah.
because we don't want any casualties,
Yeah.
and so they fight over there. So it just seems like really dumb logic. But N1 Keaton Batman will mention Joker because they already showed that the battle damaged Batman costume from his fight with the Joker. So
Dude, that'd be sick if they got what's his face, Jack Nicholson to come back.
I can already it's just a simple one line too from Keaton. He could be like, "I fought clowns before."
Or just straight up say, "Yeah, I fought Joker."
N2, it was me, Barry reference. I want this. Yeah, this is. I would be okay with this. It's just, it was me, Barry.
It's like an
I was
iconic-
there all along.
Yeah. When he's like, oh, that's what he's like confessing to.
Yeah, yeah, that he's doing that. So I want. There's gonna be some form of that. It's a fairly popular meme, and I mean, if you're gonna do a reset, you might as well do the stupidest shit just so people can get off your back because you're gonna be like, well, we reset it anyway, so none of this matters.
Yeah.
So yeah. N3 Free Space, and then N4 Keaton Batman will mention Alfred.
I think Alfred's gonna be in it.
No, he's dead. I mean, how old was Alfred in the first
Oh,
Batman
you're
movie?
That actor's fucking dead. Too.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, he looks super. Yeah, that was an old ass Alfred that he had in his
Yeah.
Keaton's movie.
So, I could see, Ezra Miller's Flash is gonna be like, "Oh, where's Alfred? Don't you have an Alfred?" And then he'd be like, "He's dead," because it's like, or I don't have Alfred's not here anymore, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. N5 multiverses introduced.
They have to, yeah.
So
they're kind of forced to now.
I don't see why that was.
They're gonna reboot it.
But that's the thing. It's like, why couldn't you just, if you were gonna do this anyway, if you were gonna reset a like a timeline, like what's the point if you're just gonna have multiverses? Like the Batman is not gonna be, is gonna be its own separate thing. I think.
Did they already said that?
I hope so. And then the Joker movies, like that, because they're having a sequel. There's no way that any of this is gonna fit all. They all have to be multiverses. So you might as well just state it so nobody gets confused.
Multiverse.
So yeah, just do multiverses. Just do your own thing with every movie, and then if you want to do a team up movie at the end of the year, just do it. I don't care. So
and just say it's multiverse,
and then just say this is another Teen Titans. This is another Justice League. So why not?
One Flash lightning bolt move. Is that the one where
he runs so fast, he grabs the kinetic energy lightning bolt and throws it. So I already see him in the trailer. He's doing the tornado. He's like where he goes, like he uses his hands to create basically like a little mini tornado and throws it at Zod. Really? So I want him to do So I want him to do the grab the lightning bolt, throw it, and just throws it. That would be so cool because that's such a Flash move. So yeah, hope that happens. G2, Cyborg mentioned. Dude, that actor got treated really badly. So here's the thing.
Hey, why is he not in this movie?
Because they didn't want him.
They don't want Cyborg in the movie?
Okay, so this is what pisses me off, too. So if you watch the Flashpoint Paradox... What?
Does this movie take place after Justice League?
So it takes place after Justice League, but we don't see any Justice League members in this movie. I don't think... And first of all, like, if you're going to have them for 10 minutes...
Isn't Batfleck in it?
Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one we've seen. So this is the problem what I have with this. In Flashpoint Paradox, Cyborg was... one of the characters in the story that helped him get their timeline Superman, who was trapped in this barricade. Which so they're following some of the beats, but like, why couldn't you just keep him in there? Like, what, we have 2 Barrys, we have 1 Superwoman, and then we have 1 Batman who's not Thomas Wayne. It's Michael Keaton's Batman. So you're already changing so many of these things. So yeah, I just don't like. At least a mention of Cyborg would be cool because I mean, this actor needs to get it. Needs to get it.
Everyone.
Yeah, I hope so. So G3. Teen Titans reference. I mean, if you're gonna have a little Cyborg mention, you might as well give us a Teen Titans reference.
Beast Boy, give me Beast Boy, bro.
Yeah, or just like say like, oh yes, the Titans, they were killed, or something like that. I mean, I don't care. I mean, this is another timeline. We might as well have other superheroes. What is it? Just Batman? This is just the Batman Keaton universe, and there's no other superheroes besides Superwoman, who was in a bunker, and then whoever the fuck. Like, I don't know. This is all really strange, and I think that's the problem that people are having is the expectations that this is, in fact, the main Batman Keaton. No, this could be a Keaton Batman from a universe where there is no Justice League, but there are superheroes, and it just happens to be...
It's like Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
It's Spider-Man that's a fucking loser. G4 and G5. Aquaman reference, Wonder Woman reference. They're going to mention all of the...
Yeah, but none of the actors aren't coming back for sure.
Maybe we'll get as much as a... CGI or something.
Yeah. Maybe. Isn't it surprising that they're doing all of this reset stuff, but there's still going to be an Aquaman Forbidden Kingdom?
Really?
Yeah, Aquaman 2 is still coming out.
They must be done filming it.
Yeah, I mean...
Or maybe they're so into it already.
I did see a news piece about it. They did say that it's completely separate. Because it mostly doesn't take place on, in land. It's mostly happening underwater anyway. So they're like, Aquaman. This is not going to be affected by any of the reset shit anyway, so... 01, Justice League does not exist in Keaton Universe.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Peter Parker where he's like, who's the Avengers?
Yeah. So, he's like, what is a Justice League?
Yeah. 02, Batman letter will still happen?
So at the end of this is the big emotional part that I don't, it's not going to make sense, but I could see them doing it because they know that it's a good part from this, from the storyline. So Thomas Wayne is actually the Batman in the universe for this in the Flashpoint Paradox comic and the animated movie. So Thomas Wayne is Batman. Mm-hmm. So that's what happened in that timeline when Barry fucked everything up. So in this one, I think they make it clear in the trailers that this is literally Bruce Wayne. This is Batman. This is Michael Keaton. Yeah. So at the end of the movie, at the end of this story, Thomas Wayne Batman gives a letter to Barry to give to his son, Bruce Wayne, when he goes back to his timeline. So he does it, and he gives him the letter, and it's basically Thomas Wayne. Like, Batman reads the letter, and he cries because he knows it's from his actual father from another timeline. And he's like, oh, no.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
So how would they do that? Is what I'm thinking. I don't know how they would do it.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
But because they're taking so many of the emotional beats.
Well, maybe this will be
from the storyline.
Maybe this will be Thomas Wayne. We just don't know it.
I don't think so because he calls him. I think he calls him Bruce Wayne a couple
really?
times in the trailer.
Oh,
But I wonder how they would do it. But if they do it, it's not going to make any fucking sense. And I don't think I'm going to have any emotional withhold for it.
Maybe a letter to Batman
and be like, hey,
hey,
just chill out, man. Don't kill anybody. I heard you kill people in your universe.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I don't know.
Stop it. Get help.
03 Injustice special reference.
So
like
I want him to do his runs around the world and punches someone in the face.
And then runs back.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool. If you could just do like one punch like that against Zod, that would be really cool. Yeah. 04, Barry explains how sex works for him. Just curious. And I think if you're going to do it now, you're going to do a reset, you might as well just explain it, you know? Even if it's like, well, you go too fast or something like that.
I don't think they're going to do that.
I could see Ezra Miller enjoying this scene.
I don't know about that one.
I could see him loving to explain this.
That's all you, brother. I don't think that's gonna happen.
05, Barry creates a new world with infinite universes. Again, I think they're going to be explaining. It's either going to be Batman or it's going to be an exposition where they say,
it's going to be like
upon creating this new world, you've also
like a montage or something.
Infinite universes. Oh, that would be so cool. Like at the end, they show one universe, and then they show another universe, and they show this universe. And then they just hype people up like, we're going to get these movies. We're going to get these infinite universes of DC movies, you know?
It'd be like New 52.
That would be the best way of solving like all this superhero fatigue crap. Just make your own fucking
whatever
universe.
you want.
Yes.
And if it's good, it's good. If it's shitty, it's your fault.
It's your fault and no continuity.
Yeah.
No continuity. We're tired of continuity. I'm so tired of it. It's like, it's just
do whatever you want.
Yeah, just do whatever you want and have fun with it.
Just give us some cool movies.
Yeah. You know what, John? After talking about that and after realizing, you know, we're just seeing so many studios, Warner Brothers is just rehashing ideas and making them their own, and it's just it doesn't feel original. It doesn't feel great, and I just wish they had a different investment with this Flash movie. And it made me realize, you know, Box Office Bingo is kind of like that. It's kind of like we're predicting things for a trending movie just so we can get views, just so we can discuss it, and I'm not having fun with it as much as I am, John. So this is going to be our last Box Office Bingo concurrently, because John might want to do one at some point. But just like The Flash, we're going to run backwards into a new timeline where we never did Box Office Bingo. Unless John wants to do another one, then
I want to do it.
and then I will run back the other direction and then go into another timeline where we decided to restart Box Office Bingo. And there will still be a playlist of all of our Box Office Bingo shit. We're not going to delete any of that. You can watch them, watch, comment, and subscribe. But I just want to thank everybody for this journey, because this is
I feel like we're quitting.
This is the end for Box Office Bingo.
Yeah, I'll still be here though. So.